Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how I did these really simple but clean and sleek box braids. I did them myself. I haven't braided my own hair in like all year, over a year actually. I just can't stop looking at myself. I still have my mirror here and I'm just... Y'all wouldn't believe how nervous I was before I filmed this video. I just wasn't sure that I'd be able to braid. Like, I haven't done my own hair in so long. I was like, do I even remember? Like, do my muscles even remember how to do this? But anyways, this is what they look like. I'm really excited. I'm only keeping these in for the week, but I really wanted to film this and show you guys my technique. These are knotless braids. I did add a little bit of braiding here, particularly for my new growth because my hair is not even. And yeah, I'm also gonna be talking about a few things in this video. So if you're interested, be sure to leave a like, do not go anywhere, subscribe if you're new. My name's Sheldon, I'm trying to hit 200K subscribers, okay? We got this new setup, new camera, new equipment, new everything. About to go crazy with the content. So what do you look like not being subscribed to see the content? Hello. Okay, so I just got finished blowing out my hair and I trimmed my hair. So it's looking pretty good, it feels really nice. So I'm really excited, I already have my braiding hair cut to the length that I prefer. So here's the setup. My hair is this long. Whenever I'm braiding my hair, I've been adding like synthetic hair just to make them look a little more consistent all over. And plus, my hair is not even at all. My hair stops right here. I'm gonna add the braiding hair so that it extends the braid like maybe another 1 inch or so. Is it even in the frame? There we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna bring it to like right here. It feels so weird doing my own braids. I have not done my own hair as far as braids like all year. Actually take this mirror here and I'm gonna angle it so that I can see the back. Hope that was good. Ugh, there's so much hair. It looks like my part is clean though. So I'm gonna do another part right here. Make it look something like that. Oh my god, this requires so much concentration. I've never done this on a full head of hair before. This is so... this is a lot. Okay, all right, time out. What I'm going to do is maybe 2 braids. Can I make 2 braids out of this? I think so. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And you can see what I mean by like the length difference. This is just the hair that I've grown out in the past year. This is the hair that I've had for an eternity. So I'm gonna take this EBIN 24-hour edge tamer. This is the classic. Everyone's seen this. Everyone's used this at least once in their lifetime before. The gots to be invincible glue. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just run it along my part. So I'm usually getting my hair braided by Irvin. And he put me onto this edge tamer like maybe a few months ago and I've been hooked ever since. So it really is 24-hour hold. A little goes a long way. I'm applying the bare minimum just because I don't want like 5 fluid ounces of gel on this one section here. I kind of want to work the product in and then apply more as needed. These are knotless braids, and what I like about knotless braids, they look the most natural to me. And you're not really starting the braid with your synthetic hair. You're not starting it at the root, which means there's no knot at the root, which is why it looks the most natural. So I'm not really sure how well you can see, but you can see just how short this piece is right here. I'm gonna add another piece right here, but I'm gonna take like the smallest, skinniest piece that I have. All this excess hair right here, I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna leave maybe about a 1/2 inch, actually 1 inch of hair just so that I can feather it a little bit. Just burn the end. We do want this to be sleek at the end. Okay, not bad. That wasn't too bad. 1 down. And this is actually the perfect length. I don't think I'm gonna add any braiding hair to this section. I'm gonna just make sure the part is clean. As long as the parts look good, I'll be good. So one of the reasons why I'm doing my own box braids for the first time in like a year is because Irvin, the guy who usually braids my hair, I think he's out of town. And I'm leaving to go back home to North Carolina for the weekend, this upcoming weekend. And I just really wanted to have, you know, something nice, something simple, something cute. I didn't get to him in time, so here we are. This is why I prefer to add braiding hair. You can see this one like looks a little more consistent, like all the way down to the tip. Whereas this one, it gradually gets thinner. I'm gonna add just a little bit of braiding here. So fast forward, as you can see, I moved on to like, I'm past this whole quadrant of my head right here. My camera was about to die. I've been filming all day. And I also just wanted to work on my grip, because your grip will tell on you with these braids. These braids are gonna be really soft because I'm not using a lot of synthetic hair. I kind of thought I would need more. That was just my assumption, but I think we should be good with the bare minimum. One of the things I should have done before I even did my parting was oil my scalp. I don't know about you guys. My scalp wasn't always like this, but now it gets so dry. I generally prefer to use gentle shampoos in my hair, but my scalp is like clean. It gets so dry and flaky. What am I doing here? I'm working on the front section. Should I stop and oil my scalp? Probably so. Will I? Probably not. I feel like I'm a little more warmed up now, so I'm moving through this a lot quicker. I will say this though. Doing your hair every fucking week is that fucking 9 to 5. This is a 24/7. This is so awkward. So on this side of my head, it could only fit 2 braids, but it looks like I can split this section into 3 braids. So what if my middle part isn't even centered? What if it's not even a middle part? And this is the side part. Oh, it's centered. Yeah, that's awkward. What does that say about my head? I cannot tell you guys how excited I am for the upcoming few weeks. I got some new furniture. I ordered some new stuff for my crib. I don't know if I want to film it like as it comes in or just like wait till I get everything and do like a haul type of video. Let me know. Also, I don't know if you guys could tell, but we are finally in 4K. Upgraded cameras. I have the Sony a7C and I'm using a 1.8 Zeiss 50mm, 55mm. So this one's like a little more zoomed in, but it lets in like the perfect amount of light. And the autofocus is amazing. At least I hope it is. This is my first time like filming a YouTube video with this setup. I also took a little solo trip to LA. Disastrous. Actually, it wasn't disastrous. Let me stop being dramatic. It was just adventurous. I will say that. I'm probably gonna film like a separate story time just on that trip alone. Like that's how hectic it was. Like, in my hotel, I was hearing gunshots and shit. So, well, not in the hotel, but I heard gunshots like in the area of the hotel that I was in, which was crazy. I'm gonna save that for a whole other video. Let me know what type of content, if there's anything in particular you guys would like to see from me. I know I do have a lot of ideas, but I want to make sure that I'm doing stuff that you guys actually want to see. I'm really happy with my setup here, especially like my little shelves in the back. It's not complete yet, unfortunately. I do want to get like a few more hanging plants just to kind of fill the space in a little bit more. And then on your right side is it the right side or the left? I don't know if the screen is flipped or not, but anyways, there's this big blue, black, and purple painting that I did myself just to personalize the space. I hope it's not too distracting. But like I said, the setup is not complete yet. And I've got to figure out these lights. I've never been able to get both to work or two to work simultaneously while I'm filming. So yeah, that's been a bit annoying. I'm also on the verge of creating my art channel, but I'll be doing like a lot of commission work and just whatever painting that I just feel like recording. I'll be posting that sort of content on that channel. For me personally, it's how I've been the past maybe month and a half or so. There's so much that I want to do. Like my head has been on a swivel. I want to do so much, which is good, but I felt like my life was in limbo. Like I'm just now getting out of it. When I was in the hospital, I had like some really bad infection. Yeah, and I was on a liquid diet for, what was it, 4 days? I don't know, bitch. I was in pain. Like, I remember I drove myself to the ER, and by the time they got me back into a room, which wasn't long, they sat me down and they're like, oh my God, you have a fever, you're burning up. And when they mentioned that, like the whole room was just brick. Like I was shivering. Yeah, he was struggling. And I had to take these antibiotics for like maybe a week and a half. Bitch was drowsy every single day, every motherfucking day. But yeah, that didn't last too long. Shortly afterwards, that's when I took a little trip to LA. Came back here, started working on my studio room and really just trying to make my home feel more homey. That's why I did so much decor shopping, because I was like, yo, I've been here for, what, 2.5 months? Has it been that long? It don't really feel like a home here yet. And then, y'all, I burned a hole on my couch. Like, I was burning sage, and I was trying to figure out why I kept smelling like something was burning. Like, I knew I just burned sage, but it smelled like something was still burning after I put out the sage. I was in a completely different room, and I'm smelling this for like a good 10-15 minutes. The tiniest piece of sage got in like the middle of my couch, and it like sunk through and burnt a hole like maybe 6 inches deep. And the hole like spread too. Yeah, the placement of the hole is just so awkward, so I'm just like, this couch gotta go. It's just looking a little ghetto. Oh, what else? Oh, I went to Atlanta Motorsport Park. I think that's what it's called. But basically, it's like all day go-kart racing, and the go-karts, they say they go up to 55 miles per hour, but I feel like I've been in go-karts that went faster than that. I don't think that was 55, maybe more like 45. Either way, it was really fun. It was a good experience. I did vlog a little bit.
For the red one? So safety glasses. This is actually functional. You good?
Yeah, I actually really enjoy that. So I think I pretty much got the hang of this. It feels a lot more natural on my fingers. What's also helped me is watching Urban braid my hair all year, so it's kind of sharpened my technique just a little bit, even though I haven't really been doing much braiding, but we're gonna change that. My hair was in such a weird state in retrospect, I wanna say maybe from mid 2020, because I was able to finesse the undercut and have fun with it, yes, but it was at such an awkward length. I was kind of limited as far as hairstyles and what I could really do with my hair. I guess I didn't realize it, but I kind of got comfortable doing different braided updos or getting protective styling just because at the time there really wasn't much I could really do with my hair. I still tried to do a lot, but the more hair for me, I feel like the more versatility I have. With that being said, it's still an awkward length. I need a diva cut. I needed something. My hair doesn't really have... I'm not really happy with the shape of it. It's not bad, but it could be better. I can kind of finesse it when I stretch my hair. I'm just happy with all the new growth that I have, so I'm not in any hurry to put scissors. I'm not in any hurry to put scissors to my hair. I was so nervous before filming this video just because I haven't done a sit down talking video in forever. It's been like 2 months since I've been off YouTube. Granted, there's been a lot of stuff going on, but I was also nervous because yo, I wasn't sure I could actually braid my own hair still. I'm so dramatic, but I'm dead ass. But these look pretty good so far. It's giving Travis Scott, 2021 edition. I'm glad I actually know what I'm doing because, child, the embarrassment of going through all of this just to not be able to braid, could not handle it. One of the things I love about watching hair videos is watching people's concentration faces, like when they're in the midst of doing their hair. And now I'm kind of feeling the secondhand embarrassment because I feel like my facial expressions right now are just giving everything it wasn't intended to give. Okay, so 2 announcements. Number 1, I'm halfway done. Number 2, I'm hungry. So we're gonna take a little food break. I'm actually contemplating on taking you guys with me. I haven't had Slutty Vegan in a minute. That's always an experience. So yeah, we're not debating this. Y'all are coming with me. I'm getting food. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere because we're finishing this hair. If this hoodie slides off, it's a wrap. Secured. Okay, so next day, probably wasn't a good idea to eat so late because whenever I eat late, and I eat a lot late, I get tempted to go to sleep, and that's exactly what happened. So as a result, I still have this back half of my head left to do. Yikes. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. So I'm hoping this is successful on the first try. I'm using this mirror behind me and this other mirror that's like cat-a-corner to me to do these parts in the back. Okay, so fast forward, I'm finished. I added a few hair jewels. These actually ended up being a little bit shorter than I wanted them to be, but I'm not mad at it. Like I said, I'm only keeping it in for the weekend. I did go ahead and dip my hair in boiling water, so the ends are sealed. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed. Do not forget to subscribe and leave a like, drop a comment. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.